Today's episode, I'll be spending the night in one of the world's smallest survival shelters. It's located at the very top of Croatia, and to reach it, I'm gonna have to climb the country's hardest ferrata in tough winter conditions, navigate a complete whiteout, and face many other obstacles along the way. Okay, we made it, buddy. He's been annoying me for close to 7 hours now. At one point I was that close to throwing him out of the window. But what would I do without you? Okay, unless my GPS completely failed me, the highest mountain of Croatia should be right here in front of us. I do see some rocks, but there should be 700 meters of it. There's a ferrata that goes up this wall, and that's what I plan to do. Should be able to see more of it tomorrow, once the clouds hopefully clear up. But for now, I'm gonna of an improvement from yesterday. Cool camping spot though. What the hell is that? Why is there poop growing on trees? Ugh. What's that? Slime. Oh, the oil froze. Oh. Okay, I'm fed, I'm slept, I'm ready to rumble. Up upwards and onwards. Let's see if my key still works from here. Nope. Oh well. Could very well drive up here, but this would be just lazy. We already went way higher than the official parking, so I don't want to be too greedy, because that usually always backfires. What is that? Is it cobwebs? If so, we've got to burn the whole tree down. No, but really, or just some sort of spider nest. Look how many there are. These trees are full of it. Look at that. Disgusting. This landscape does look a bit volcanic already, so a little fire wouldn't hurt nobody. Just joking, of course. I'm not capable of burning wet trees. Setting up another filler shot. And acting like I didn't just go back to get the camera. First of many shelters on this mountain. Billy Cvitak. Let's take a peek. Oh, it's tiny. It looked way bigger. Obavezno se upisati u knjigu evidencije. Looks like I've got a register. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, it's time to get serious. Ferrata di Naridi, 30 minutes to the start. Plenty of warnings already, and I'm sure we're gonna see many more. This isn't just the longest and hardest ferrata in Croatia, it's also missing a few safety regulations, so apparently it's not exactly up to the Via Ferrata standards, but nonetheless, as long as there's a cable, it's more than I'm used to. Speaking of, I hope that's not from the route. The path to the base is pretty well visible. And then I think it goes up on this tower. That's where we're gonna pass another bivouac. And then up and left, and you can see the rest. Somewhere up in those clouds. Out of all the bivouacs on this mountain, of course, I chose the worst one. It's so tiny that I think I'm gonna have to sleep in the snail position. Snail! But it's not about the size. It's about the view it offers, and considering it's the highest one in Croatia, I'm pretty sure we're winning, at least on that front. What? What did I just read? forbidden for non-employed. I just stole that from the construction site. That is it, boys and girls. Bit wet, but at least no snow so far, which is better than expected. Put on the wide lens so you can see better. The ferrata is 1700 meters long, 700 high, and graded at CD. Not the one you put in the computer, but this kind of CD. This backpack is weighing me down quite a bit. At least there's no wind. Because this thing back here is like a giant sail. Well, more like an anchor. Oh, a ladder. There. How cool is that? Huh. Bit wonky. And some more steps. What a view. I can just barely see my car, it's a little speck. I think the bivouac should be right around the corner. Or maybe two corners. Yeah, behind that tower. Don't quote me on that. It's my first time here. Oh, no way! It goes directly over that. first little tower done, and looks like I'm gonna have to go up the second one too. One more tower and we'll be engulfed in the clouds. How are you liking this extra wide lens so far? I feel like the regular wide lens doesn't capture as much as I'd like it to while climbing. Let me know what you think. Only used it a couple of times, and one of those times the videos were all corrupted. Made you decide to grow here in the middle of a cliff? Damn tree. You could say the same thing about me climbing up here. Tower 2 complete. They look like they could be twins. There's the other one. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Selfie with the bivouac. I'll take a quick peek inside and continue. Oh, what's up? Oh, nice. This one's quite spacious. Even a fireplace. Lovely. Oh, sorry about that. Would be much better to sleep here than my snail bivouac. But if I set out to do something, I'm gonna do it. What's up with you now? To rain a bit, which wasn't on the menu today. Oh no, my puffy jacket's getting wet. I got to fix that. A little crux section. Woo! Gotta take a picture. Again on some easier terrain, first put on the crampons, then make this traverse, and we'll see where that goes. Still got at least 100 vertical more meters to the top. Okay, the backpack instantly feels much more humane. I'd love to just go up the gully, but nope. The cable says left. Always gotta obey the cable, otherwise you might end up in trouble. Where the heck is this thing taking me? Left to Lucy, right to tight. If I keep going left, I'm gonna unscrew myself. Okay, now this should be the last steep part. My human recording is always oh yeah, there's our finish line. Ding ding. This isn't the highest point yet. Got a bit of a walk still left to the actual summit, but it's just a walk with some easy elevation gain and elevation loss as well. What? 1 more hour. Get out of here. I ain't doing all of that. Give me at least half an hour or something, not a whole more hour. Well, that gives me just enough time to gather my thoughts and give you an honest review of the ferrata. The route itself was wonderful, but the weather not so much. Still, the snow conditions were a lot better than expected. There was only a bit of snow in the last quarter, and the wetness down below wasn't that problematic either. So, all in all, solid 10 out of 10 day. Yeah, I know, I've got low standards. As long as I'm out here, it's a 10 for me. But in all seriousness, don't try to recreate what I did. If you're gonna do it with the safety gear and in the summer. Even then you need a lot of experience and run sure hire a mountain guide, because it's not as easy as it looks. So I say, boink. 100 more meters vertically. How much light? Is this the end? Cannot see shit. My ears are the opposite of cooked. But shall not surrender now. Summit. There it is, our hamster house. Of course, the door on the snowy side. Oh. It's bridge. Look at that now. Come on. It looks so cool, I don't want to ruin it. But what am I supposed to do? Freeze? I don't know. Hope I got that on camera. Oh. You're in. Oh. Whoa. Stay. So satisfying. Bad, is it? Now let's go warm up inside. Say stop. Okay. And remote light. It's time for some cooking shenanigans. Hopefully just the first part. Ah. Oj, balkanski ćevapi. Two, 4, 5, 2, 4. That equals 11. No, 12. Side dishes. Ivar. Fake kaimak. And the rest of the bunch, fresh onion. You know what they say, an onion a day keeps the doctor away. Right, is that an apple?
12 seconds later.
Starting to feel it now. Oh, that was not a good idea in an empty stomach. Oh, I didn't think it was gonna mess me up that bad. Oh. Last but not least, the half-eaten licking. Oh, and you Americans, don't you dare call these sausages. It's chawapi, not sausages. Big difference. You'd get burned alive out here if you said that in front of a local. Okie dokie, I think we're done. Vidimo kako sam napravio. Before you start commenting why I didn't roast the onions, that's the only proper way to eat them with chawapi. Raw and straight from the ground. Ove ćevape sam dobro napravio. Can you hear that? But I'm in the blog, this sucker. Thought there was someone knocking, but it's just my shirt flopping around. See that? It means it's finally time to wake up. Or to get up. Oh. Slept about as much as an afternoon nap. But at least I was warm. Oops. Where the heck's my puffy jacket? Oh, it's my pillow. Oh. Look how much snow has already accumulated just overnight. It wasn't even snowing or anything, just fog from the clouds. I mean, moisture from the cloud. Okay, since you couldn't see much yesterday, I'm gonna show you around now. This is the direction I came from. Climbed up that south face, and yeah, we've got the sunrise here in a minute and Bosnia on this side. So we're right on the border, close to it. Okay, I'm gonna set up the time lapse. In the meantime, clean up my mess and prepare breakfast. What a contrast from yesterday, huh? Thank you for saving my ass yesterday. Okay, let's backtrack back to the car, just without the ferrata part. I'm gonna skip that by going down a couloir that is supposed to be a lot easier. Oh goodness, what a beautiful day. Perfect snow, blue skies, and it's warm. Only every day was like this, you know. But that's the beauty of life, the contrast between suffering and peace. You know, the first one, second one wouldn't be any special either. A reward system, or how they say it, just like with the kids. That was a reward. Oh, no. that saddle should be my collar. And regret putting on the crampon. Yep, down this collar. Hope I can find some use of them here. Little cat. I think that is a lynx, or I think that's what they're called in English. Oh, look, the poor guy was struggling. There are lynx, boars, and even wolves in these mountains. Speaking of wolves, that might be one. Now all we're missing is a boar. Hopefully not a live one. And then it is the paw prints for proof. It's always a gamble with these ropes. In that case, we say if it held all the people before me, it's gonna hold one more. It's an interesting collar. Made sketchy with the loose rocks, but we're almost out. And we're out. Not much of a popular route, is it? There is a longer, much nicer way down, but it's so far around. Prefer the expressway. You most definitely can see it, but down there is my car. Even I can barely see it. There's the long easy way down, then there's this. And let's choose it all over again. I don't care if I break 3 ankles, I'm always gonna choose the expressway down. Oh, look. These are massive. Oh, fuck. Back at the crossroad. I can actually show the whole route. Something like that. Fortunately, I don't know about any rivers or lakes around here, and I don't feel like searching for one because I've already got a 6-hour drive back home. It's more than enough driving for my taste. So once I get a hold of my car, it's over for this video. Na svidanja.